everyone! So this is my Nichkhun collection, and this is also the last little special video I'm making for the 2 p.m. members' birthdays. So I am going to be uploading this a day later than I intended, just due to some unforeseen circumstances. But Nichkhun was technically born, I guess, in my time zone, which today is June 24th, so it kind of works out. Again, apologies for the slight delay on this video, but today I wanted to share all the things in my Nichkhun collection. And definitely within this past year, Khun has worked on a lot of solo activities, being the only 2 p.m. member that wasn't required to do military services. And he definitely fulfilled his promise in making a lot of content for Hottest to enjoy this past year, and he's continuing to do so. But the most exciting project that he did within this past year was definitely releasing his first solo mini album, Me. He first released it in Japan, which I have the LP version and the extended CD version. And what's also really remarkable about the solo album is that not only is it his first solo album, but it's also an album that he participated in writing all the tracks, and he wrote them all in English, which is something that you don't usually see released in the K-pop market nowadays. And it's also something that I think is exciting as an international fan to have. So Khun said in multiple interviews that he really wanted to follow what the other 2 p.m. members were doing and fully participating in making his solo music. And he was able to do that through English lyrics, which I have mentioned in my unboxing videos for this album. That was something I really appreciated, and I thought he did a really good job for his first solo album. So I have the Japanese versions here, and here is the Korean version, though it's the Taiwanese press. So I haven't, I think, shown this in a video yet, but it's a little different than the Korean version that I did a full unboxing video for, and I like the slim packaging of this. And it was really nice to have another 2 p.m. member finally release something in Korea rather than just focus on the Japanese market. And for Khun, it was nice to also see him participate in a lot more variety shows prior to this release and also following this release. So it's good to see him on the home front, if you will, in addition to all of his multiple activities overseas, which we got so many different shows, I think, this past year that were in English and in Thai and Chinese. He really was working non-stop, which is, I think, very commendable. Not only did he release a Korean album, but he also had his first solo concert, which I'm sharing a couple things that I picked up from the solo concert. This is one of his figurines, which I thought was adorable, as well as this photo set, which I haven't really been showing cards in these videos, but this photo set was something new that JYP was doing for 2 p.m. members, and you get this big stack of nearly 40 pictures for a really reasonable price. I think it was only like 20,000 won, which I think is a nice substitute if you don't want to buy all the trading cards that they have, which is crazy madness if you guys are familiar with JYP trading cards that they have at concerts. So those were from his solo concert in Seoul, and he's going to continue to have solo concerts in Japan very soon, as well as Thailand and probably some other countries. So he'll continue to be busy on the music front, and I can't wait for his next release that he said he's been working on. And of course, we don't know when that will happen, but a follow-up album showing his growth from Me, I think, would be really interesting to see from him sometime soon. So music has been sort of a new thing that Khun was doing this past year, but he's been doing more solo activities on the acting front, in movies and some dramas, which is nice to see. And it's interesting that he's been working on so many different acting projects from different countries. So these are both Thailand movies, and this was a movie in Japan, and this was a Korean web drama. And earlier this year, they released his Chinese drama, which I haven't had a chance to watch yet, but it is on my to watch list. But I think just all these projects from all these different countries just really emphasizes the impact Nichkhun has on so many different fans and of course different countries. And it's something I think he's really been improving in. So his last project that I watched was this Brother of the Year movie that was one of the biggest hits in Thailand last year. And I also got to see this in theaters here in the US, which was something that I wasn't expecting, but was a nice surprise. And you could really definitely see his growth in acting. So I think the first thing I saw him in was the Host Club movie, where he had this minor role that was English speaking. But the character he played in here I think really did show his growth as an actor. But 2PM has a very big actor roster, as I've mentioned in many videos before. And I think Khun has really made his mark in showing how versatile he is in different markets. And you definitely can see his acting growth from his beginnings to his more recent projects. And he's going to have, I think, a guest appearance in a Korean drama very soon. So it would be interesting to see him transition more into Korean dramas, but honestly, I think I want to see him in more Thai dramas, because I think he's only done a guest appearance in a Thai drama before. So, and then feature in some Thai films. So it'd be interesting if he were to take on maybe a lead role in something like that in the future. But I'm sure whatever he works on next will be different, and we'll get to see his growth as an actor through that. And then lastly, what I wanted to share were photo books. So the only official photo book I have in this frame is his Traveling Alone photo book, where he was in Thailand, and I did an unboxing of this photo book too on my channel before, and it has a lot of lovely photos in it. He does have a photo essay that I also own, but I couldn't find it when I was digging through the boxes where all my K-pop collection is stored at the moment, as I'm transitioning to moving again. I've definitely shown it in previous collection videos, so if you are not sure what I'm talking about, you can definitely refer to those and be one of the only Khun things I would have in those videos. But these are all fan site photo books, and the most recent one I got was this one, which I had someone pick up for me when they went to the Korean Seoul concert, and I was kind of disappointed that none of his merch had a photo book for his Home or Me album. So this fan site photo book has some great pictures from there. So this, I thought, was a nice, like, a substitute, since JYP Entertainment for some reason didn't want to give him a photo book for his solo album or solo concert, but it is what it is. So that was everything for my Nichkhun collection. Khun doesn't have a ton of solo physical things that reflect a lot of the projects he's been working on. Instead, he had a lot of CF things and ads in magazines and those sort of things, which I haven't really delved into collecting wise, but I'm hoping with his future solo acting projects as well as solo albums, this will continue to grow, and we'll get to see Khun sort of shine on his own a little bit more while he waits for the rest of the members to finish up their military duties. So having a group hiatus as long as what 2PM has been having is kind of both a blessing and a curse, in that we get to really see them grow as individuals through this hiatus, but it is a little bittersweet in that we don't get to see them interact so much as a group during this time, other than special appearances and seeing them support each other as their solo concerts and other individual activities. But as I started with, this is the conclusion of my solo member 2PM collections. So I'll have something special planned for their upcoming anniversary, and I'm still debating on what to do for that. But if you have any ideas, I'm always open to suggestions. And when it comes to Khun's solo compilation video that I promised I was working on and was going to release, I'm sort of debating on whether to release what I was working on but left unfinished, or just wait for his concert DVD that's coming out very soon. So I think I'm leaning towards waiting for the concert DVD so I could have really HD clips for that video. So bear with me a little bit there. That video will be coming, and the wait will definitely be worth it with the better footage and quality for that compilation. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what some of your guys' favorite Nichkhun projects are, either his solo song or a favorite thing he's acted in. And until my next video, bye guys.